a beautiful spring day, and this is my last video from Ukraine. Because we're at the border. So we are now in Romania. We have left Ukraine. It's a very emotional time. A lot of mixed feelings. Because on one hand, I finally feel safe and I don't have a moment of panic every time I hear a plane flying overhead. But on the other, I didn't want to leave Ukraine. I did want to. I knew we needed to. I have never been, I guess, eager to leave a country before. I certainly never thought I would feel that way about Ukraine. And I never thought I would feel sad going into a new country that I'd never been before, that I've always wanted to visit. It was very strange to cross the border and feel all those things at once. We knew this was a possibility coming over here. The month or so before we came, as the news started heating up, we knew it was a possibility, and we debated should we go or not go. We decided to go because there was still a chance that it was just media hype, and we knew we were called to go and help, even for just a short amount of time. And so we did go, but we also treated it, we were living in two realities. We were living in, we're gonna stay here and build a life and start doing different ministries and plan to be here for a year. And we were living as if we only had 1 month in Ukraine. So we were eating all our favorite foods. We were trying to go out and do the things that we wanted to do because I knew. I didn't think it was going to be our last time, because I do believe we'll go back when this is all over to help rebuild. But it's never going to be the same. It's going to take them so long to recover. So in reality, I was treating it like it was going to be our last time. And so we went knowing that it would be potentially our last time to go to the Ukraine that we knew and loved. It was a very strange dichotomy to live with. So we expected it in a way, but then the reality of it hits you, and we were safe. We were able to get out on time. We were able to help. We really were. We were able to help 30 people get out of the village. We were able to help 5 families. We were able, the ones that stayed with us, we were able to give them some of the donations that you guys gave us so that they could have an easier start when they came to Europe. We did a lot in just really only 5 weeks. So we don't regret coming. It was totally worth it. And we knew our time had come to leave, but we're still grieving what should have been and what we still wanted to do. And I never was able to do any ministry with kids with special needs while we were there, because my main contacts they ended up getting COVID, and so they were in quarantine, and so I was not able to help them like I really wanted to, and it was an amazing ministry. It was exactly what I wanted to do. And so even though we are content with the work that we did and know that it was worth it and that we fulfilled whatever purpose God had for us in that short amount of time, we're also still grieving what should have been. So we don't really know exactly what's next. We're going to the YWAM base in Cluj, Romania, and we'll be partnering with them to see what kind of ministries they have going on to still help the Ukrainian people. They're doing an amazing job. I cried coming across the border because I saw just all these tents set up to help people, and we probably saw 200 people walking across the border. And the scale of the devastation just like hits you when you see all these tents set up for people. So we're still going to be helping them. We're going to try to help maybe with supplies, sending supplies back across the border. I'm going to continue doing what I can to help raise awareness and speak out about the truth of what's happening and try to help educate people. One of the bright things, one of the silver linings in all of this is that the world is finally looking at Ukraine. I feel like before this, not a ton of people cared, and they didn't really know a lot about it. But now everyone knows about Ukraine. So yeah, I want to keep educating people on the history of Ukraine because it's very complex, and there's a lot of it that most people are not aware of. So I'm going to try to do that. There's an orphanage we're going to visit, a Ukrainian orphanage that was evacuated to Cluj. We're going to go visit there. We're going to go there and see what's going on and how we can help. So yeah, we might not be able to update for a couple days because of that. We'll be pretty busy these next couple days. So we're just going to take it as it comes and figure out what we can do to help people. And I'm also still resting and trying to recover from my sinus infection because that plus the stress of the war really wiped me out. So I'm still very tired from that. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I'll post an update soon. Keep you guys updated. Thank you for everything you've been doing. Thank you for all your donations and your support. They really mean a lot. So yeah, keep praying, keep contacting government, and yeah, keep supporting Ukraine. Thank you. Slava Ukraina.